International Baccalaureate, full diploma candidate, 4-year member of CSF, Model United Nations, and President of the National Honor Society. He is an AP Scholar with distinction and has participated in both the MVHS basketball and tennis programs. He is an Eagle Scout who has volunteered over 300 hours of service at St. Joseph Mission Hospital. Eric will attend the University of California, Berkeley, and study molecular and cellular biology. Eric has amassed a total of 61 A's to earn a 5.0 grade point average.
I'd like to start with some rhyme and poetry. High school graduation, I feel like Kanye West. My rhymes on the stage cannot be suppressed. These 4 years have been, a wild ride, but I'm glad to have you all by my side. Alright, it's time to get serious. I'd like to thank the family, friends, and faculty for coming out today to celebrate the achievement of the students here at Mission Viejo High School, and I'd like to issue a personal statement of gratitude. I am both honored and humbled to speak on behalf of my peers as a valedictorian of the class of 2019. Freshman year, as the name implies, we are indeed very fresh. My first steps on this campus were joined with a breath of excitement and positivity for starting this new chapter in my life. High school. Call it blind optimism, but this first year was a time to establish our sense of community on this beautiful campus. We made new friends, had the most awkward Snapchat memories, and experienced the vast cultures and diversities present here at Mission. Moving on, had you ever wondered what the word sophomore meant? In Greek, sophos means wise, and moros means fool. Putting together, we get wise fool, otherwise sophomore. And so basically the Greeks thought sophomores were idiots. And it couldn't have been more right. For some reason, as sophomores, we felt like we owned the school as veterans of freshman year. But in truth, the journey had just begun for us. Sophomore year was when we started to grasp reality and began to explore who we were as individuals. Junior year, for many, including myself, was a tough year. From AP testing, SATs, ACTs, and trying to balance our schedules with athletics, service, or the arts, there was lots to do with so little time. From junior year, however, the relationships we fostered throughout high school eventually became known as family. We began to break those unbreakable bonds of brother and sisterhood, and eagerly worked on our way through the myriad of tests and academic hardship. And College Board, if you can hear me, thank you for taking my money. There's nothing more bittersweet than senior year. The beginning of senior year was stressful. College applications were basically all that we conceived during the time. If only we were masterclass rowing athletes, maybe this wouldn't have been such an issue. Too soon? As time moved throughout senior year, we made sure to cherish the time we had left at Mission and enjoying our numbered days together while dreading the day when we say goodbye. The culmination of these 4 years comes to an end today. Today I am joined on this stage by not high school graduates, but future engineers, firefighters, athletes, teachers, doctors, historians, and overall people who I know will change their communities and the world. And Diablos, the theme I want to push today is identity. The hardest question asked of us is simply who we are. In a world evolving ever so quickly, never lose sight of who you are. Only you define who you want to be. Labels only exist to de-individualize us, and we are here today to break the stereotypes held by such labels. The only label here today is MVP, and you all the real MVPs. More on being your true self. The Greeks, with their different philosophical beliefs, all seem to agree that happiness is what everyone should seek. Heck, it's even written in the Declaration of Independence that you have a right to your own pursuit of happiness. Whether you decided to indulge yourself in those AP and honors courses, putting in hours upon hours of practice for a sport, spend your days exploring your creativity through art and music, or devoting yourself to service back to your community, you did what you wanted to do and enjoyed it. And that right there, Diablos, is the definition of success. Aristotle says that happiness depends on ourselves. And Diablos, I urge you all to seek out that noble truth, who you are and what you derive happiness from. The future is bright. Her fruits hold countless opportunities for all of us. So I press all of you to seize the day. The time now is ours, and you all possess the skills and values needed to lead our generation into the future. As I reiterate, Diablos, this world needs you. I only see leaders, innovators, and hardworking men and women in front of me today. Whether you go far or close in your endeavors, remember that the spirit of the Diablo is always there. This may be the end of high school, but it is the beginning of your new book of life, and the world is excited to see what you write. Time is valuable, and although thinking the future is both frightening and exciting, always remember to live in the present and enjoy what you now have today. Finally, let's not forget how we got here. I'd like to share a story with you all. There's once a boy who came to the United States when he was 14, orphaned, with 3 brothers with little to nothing in his pockets. And there was a girl who escaped the communist Vietnam and left behind friends and culture to an unknown land. This pair left with a dream that their kids would one day stand on this stage as a valedictorian to give this very exact commencement speech. And I'm proud to say that these people were my parents, and they may not have much other than their dreams. But in the end, what can we do other but to dream? This is why I press all of you Diablos to keep dreaming as my parents did. Dream to reach your goals. Dream to be what you want to be, because in the end, who knows, you might just make it. And here becomes a string of gratitude. To the parents or guardians here, I say thank you. Your undying love and support for us has pushed us to be the best person that we could be, and we are eternally grateful. To the teachers, I say thank you. The dedication and care to see your students succeed has prepared us for the ultimate journey, that of life. And to our peers and friends, I say thank you. We have all been mutually significant to each other's success. The camaraderie and support from each other here today has propelled us forward. Speaking of friends, shout out to Mysterious Bump, Crew 105, and most importantly, my beloved Asian squad here. To finish with a quote, Dr. Seuss says that you're off to great places. Today is your day, your mountain's waiting, so get on your way. My name is Eric Nguyen, and thank you for a beautiful and amazing year's Mission Viejo. And remember, Warriors in 7!
Thank you, Eric. Memorable speech. Thank you. Okay. At this time, I'd like to welcome our senior choir members who will perform Go in Peace and Love.